Alright, welcome back to another stream. As the title might suggest, we are just grinding for fragments, 70 at a time. What else do we have going on? Almost done with my level 11 walls. These segments right here, in this little section, that's all that I have left. Pop over the museum. I'm trying to finish up my heavy cavalry damage, so I have one more left to do. And then we'll probably, haven't decided yet, probably work on defender hit points some more. Might start working on this right here, working on the all resources looted and heavy infantry stuff for that. We'll see. Let me turn sound effects off, sorry about that. So let's go ahead and start on those fragments. As usual, looking for underdeveloped industrials. We no longer have the requirement of 1,000 oil minimum. I'm just looking for easy bases that are not going to result in heavy losses for me. That way I can keep on looting. So just looking for easy, underdeveloped industrial bases. Don't care about what the loot is. The only loot I care about are fragments. This is gunpowder. It's like, I think we can do easier than this. Normally, I would say this is a good one to go for, but he's got that little trick of putting his mortars right next to cannon towers, and that combination doesn't really, that's painful. Like, I would get through it just fine, but I'm looking for painless industrials to get through. This is very similar. Cannon tower next to a mortar. Cannon tower next to a mortar. We can do better than that. Again, don't care about what loot the base offers. I only care about getting 70 fragments as painlessly as possible. This is enlightenment. Heavily compartmentalized. That's very painful. This is a tower blessing, so I'm already not thrilled about it. However, everything is low level. This is the pairing. Because he's got that pairing, I'm going to pass. Normally I would have hit that enlightenment because of the great loot, but that's not my objective right now. I think we can. Oh, it's still pretty painful. I think we can do it though. I think it's probably okay. And I'm rallying on this cannon tower, that way it has as little time as possible to eat at my heavy cavalry. Because if my heavy cavalry survive, then this base is not a problem. And now I'm getting the matchups that I want. I have all my footies going up on these cannon towers and not my heavy cavalry. So I'm going to rally outside here. I'm going to bring everyone back. I already got the quick victory. What I want to do here is try to get my heavy stuff on the mortar. It's not working out. So we're going to take some losses here. It wasn't too bad though. Speed rally. Not that speed is real important, I just like practicing for when it does matter. And we have these back here. I don't think I'm going to be running into traps here, so I don't mind popping a general. There we go. See, these are the types of casualties that I can get behind. 1 heavy cavalry and 8 heavy infantry. And I got my 70 fragments. We did use the alliance troops, so we'll ask for more. couple attacks away from crafting 5. Thanks, Gav. And we just have another minute or so. It's a good time for me to take a bit of a vaping break, and then we'll upgrade 2 walls. Getting closer. I don't have as much use for oil anymore. I have 2 generals that I'm slowly taking up. They're not really a priority since I already have my main 3 at level 20. I will only be upgrading them to level 19 though, because if Nobunaga's at level 20 along with all the others, then it'll put Nobunaga defending my fort, and I don't want that because he's low HP. So I'll keep him at level 9. I'm always going to keep him below the main 3. And Napoleon probably for the same reason. He's also low HP. And we're good to loot again. So I want to be looking for a base that I don't need to, like an industrial base that I don't need to use the donated troops on, because it'll be a little while before I can request again. Like this is too many compartments, and Encore Watt is somewhat relevant, although he doesn't make good use of it. That's a terrible use of Encore Watt. If this cannon tower was not right by the stronghold, I would probably go for it. I think that's enough of a deterrent for me, though. Just because I would deploy by the stronghold, and I need my heavy cavalry to make it through, since I wouldn't be using the tanks. And I think I'd just take too many, I'd lose too many of them. Being dead giveaway that we can't go for this. Right there. They're right next to each other. Seems like a small thing, but it ends up being really painful. When your goal is as few casualties as possible. This might be one we can go for. Yeah. This is a very good candidate. I'm down. I probably should have saved the rally for the cannon tower. This is going to be... I might take an extra shot that I wouldn't have. Oh, they're getting low. I'm considering popping a first aid for them. I don't think I will, though. Just take a little bit more training time. We need that mortar to redirect its target real fast. Okay, we're taking losses here. I think it redirected to the heavy cavalry just in time. This is a bit more painful than I would have liked. That mortar did take out a good chunk of my shooters. If need be, I can put on a training blessing, though. Yeah, lost 17 shooters. Let's see, we're looking at 9 minutes training time. Yeah, I'll put on a training blessing for you. One more hit. Good to go in 2 minutes. While we're waiting, I guess I can show you what my university is now looking like. I'm almost prepped for industrial to finish the capstone. I have, I think, one more after this one is done, and then I'll be ready for Triple Alliance when I hit industrial. I'm done working on Leonardo. I just needed the mortar stuff. Not really interested in any of these other items, categories. Catherine, slowly but surely we're getting there with our garrison defender stuff, and then I'll be able to move on to my heavy infantry again. Both of these categories will both be maxed out before I get to industrial, because my heavy infantry are actually going to be a much larger. They're going to play a much larger role in my industrial army composition, looting composition, possibly war as well. Working on 9 of 10 for tower damage. I'll finish up tower damage and then move over to tower hit points. And that'll all be done before I go industrial. Saladin, working on 7 out of 10 for defender damage, stable defender damage. I'll get both my stable defender stuff. I'll get those done, as well as get both of these up to level 5, so I'm prepped to do these 3 when I go industrial. And I'm prepping for my cannon tower stuff right now. So I'm getting both weapons blessing bonus and temple hit points up to 5 out of 10. So I'm ready to go. My cannon tower upgrades. Yeah, so that's where I stand with the university. We're ready to loot again. Again, big no-no. Cannon tower mortar. Cannon tower mortar. Same thing. Stronghold cannon tower, mortar cannon tower. Same thing. So this one does have compartments, but the walls are not huge. Probably shouldn't do it. Yeah. I might have been okay to do it, but when there's easier options out there, why risk it? And what I mean by risking it is risk taking heavy losses. Same thing. Got that cannon tower mortar combo. Cannon tower mortar combo. Just don't like those combos. Are those all the cannon towers down for upgrade? That's attractive. Traps, traps. Traps could be an issue. I think I want to go for it, though. This could be really painful, but I want to see. I'm going to have to pop that mortar right there. And this is going to be really painful. I'm not going to use the second one, but hopefully they can get there in time. Oh boy. That's not cool. I'm down to 25 shooters. Wow. I thought I'd be able to do this okay. I was wrong. 16 shooters. Well, good thing we have the training blessing going. I'm going to go ahead and... I don't even think it's worth popping a heal. I think we just have to take our losses here. Saving the big stuff, we don't have enough shooters to get through this. Sorry about that, guys. Sometimes this happens. I thought with all cannon towers down, I'd be able to take it out. I thought I'd roll over this base. I was wrong. Sorry about that. Trying to figure out what happened here. None of his defenses are that high upgraded. I'm gonna, after the stream, I'll look back on this replay and analyze it, because I don't see why that should have happened. So we got 8 minutes downtime here. If you saw something that I didn't, like maybe there was something in the town center that I didn't notice, if you saw something that I completely missed, please let me know in the comments, in the comment section. I'd appreciate it. Actually, since we have the downtime, I just want to check the town. I want to check the replay for the town center. No, there was nothing in the town center. This replay is not correct at all, because I remember having shooters over here. Okay, we can't rely on this. Again, I apologize for that. I'm not quite sure what I did wrong there. Wasn't expecting that. Did he have defensive blessings that I missed? No? Okay. Wait, what? That was weird. .3 minutes. I'm going to go get some more lemonade. I will be right back. Hey Gav, that's the thing is I'm not real oil hungry right now. The only thing I can spend oil on is for generals, but I only have 2 generals left, and they're not a huge priority for me. So I'm not looting for anything. Like, I'm not looting for resources right now. I'm just looting for fragments. So I don't care what the underdeveloped industrial base has for loot. I just care about painless looting, so I can get 70 fragments at a time. Yeah, Napoleon is one that I do like to take with me to multiplayer to deploy if I need to clean up, because he can stay on the outside boundaries where there can be no traps. And we're good to go. And again, we're passing on this one because that combination of cannon tower mortar right beside each other, really painful. And the whole goal of this operation right now is to get fragments without losing a ton of troops. Sorry, Gav, I missed your last comment. I'll check on it here in a second. Yikes. No, thank you. The only scary thing about this one is this section right here. But might be able to do it. Is there a good deployment spot? Ooh, I really don't know about this. We'll try it though. Wait for him to break the wall here and deploy my heavy infantry. Ah, they still took a shot. I did it too early. Uh-oh. Okay, there's some heavy... I didn't realize my heavy cavalry split. That's actually okay. No. Heavy cavalry, what are you doing? Can't abandon an infantry like that. So I think we're okay now. Could have been scary. Unfortunately, we're not getting our 70 fragments because we were too slow to get the first star. I'm not using good judgment today on bases to hit. Usually a little better at that. Yep, only 44. Not being efficient. Luckily, we're only going to have to wait about 2 or 3 minutes. Which gives us perfect time to craft 5 artifacts. Ooh. I might keep this pottery one just because when I hit atomic, it can have a second pottery. Oil from oil well. That's a really good oil from oil wells one. I think I'm going to keep that one. Everything else I get rid of. And I need 400 more blueprints to finish off my heavy cavalry damage. Oops. I don't know what to do to view the old message. Don't know. Actually, what I'm going to go do is pull the stream up on my desktop. That way I can at least have chat open on that for me. All right, I'll be right back. All right, and we're back. And we're all trained up. Again, have to pass on this one. Have that cannon tower right next to the mortar. Cannon tower right near mortar. So close to being a good one for me. This is scary. I don't have a good answer for this. That Enlightenment cannon tower would really, really hurt. I really wish I could do it, but I have to say no. Same thing here. What do we have here? This is really bizarre. I'll show you my walls in a second, Gav. They're almost maxed out. Um, so I think we are going to go for this. We're going to deploy here, and we're going to use the meat shields. And okay, now that that's gone, I can deploy the singles. I'm going to be rallying on that right there. See, even though those were low level, still lost a couple heavy cavalry from it. But it's just really painful to have cannon towers right by mortars. We look to be okay, though. I was worried we weren't going to get the quick victory. Things sped up for us, though. Not too bad. Well, thank you. You know my every move. Oh yeah, and here, these are all that's left for my walls. Thanks, Gav. So that's what, like 15? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 walls left. But I'm in no hurry to finish them because, I mean, I'll show, in case any of you missed before, I probably still have at least a month left in the university. What's going to take the longest is this right here. I need to finish. I don't care about the garrison hit points right now, but I need to finish my garrison defender stuff as well as my heavy infantry stuff. Need to finish that before going to industrial, and I think this probably takes about a month, maybe, well, probably longer, maybe a month and a half. This will be done very soon. Well, soon-ish. This probably has, what, like 3 weeks left? A month left? I don't care about tower upgrade costs, but I want to get my tower damage, tower hit points maxed out. Saladin, I need to finish stable defender hit points and get the first 5 and have the first 5 done here. That way I am ready to go when I hit industrial with these 3. These 3 are near the top of the priority list. Solomon's just doing prep work for industrial. I need to get both of these temple hit points and weapons blessing bonus up to 5 out of 10. That way I can be ready for cannon tower stuff. So yeah, because I think Saladin and Catherine are what I have the most left of, and I think that those are probably about a month and a half each. So probably looking at about 6 weeks before I go industrial. And we are all trained up. Not looking to use the donated meat shield since it'll be a while till I can request again. No worries. I am gonna as soon as I get some of like as soon as my Solomon prep work is done, uh, I'm going to. I said, yeah. As soon as some of the other leaders that I'm doing prep work in are done, that'll free up enough citizens to start doing some expeditions, and I'll be doing all the expeditions I can that have supplies. And there are some really good 2-day ones that offer about 100 supplies each. So I will be doing all the expeditions I can once I have the citizens free up. Don't think so. Traps aren't popped either. Can already tell you no on this one. Don't think I need to explain why. this is really busy, a lot of stuff. And without like I could do it if I used the the Cold War tanks, but I don't want to use them yet because it's still a while till I can request more troops. Here we go. So I think we can deploy right in the corner here. Wait for this catapult to get cleared. Okay. I don't have an answer for that. Yeah, we're taking losses here. But we're in the clear. So we lost five heavy cavalry. We have a blessing going. That's not a huge deal. Did have to use a demolition though. Not happy about that. I think I'm gonna have to get another tactics blessing started. How long do we have to wait? 2.5 minutes. Are you proud of me, Gav, with all the oil drum hoarding that I'm doing? All right. Thanks for tuning in, Gav, and thanks always for the donations. Much appreciated. And I'll do one more attack before heading out, because that'll be the end of the training blessing. Sorry, got the sniffles. Oh, we're good to go. Let's do it. So this one looks easy, but these three right here, like look at all the look at all 5 of those right there. That's pain right there. No thanks. And for the 100th time today, that pairing means we cannot do it. Too painful. We would get through it, but the goal of this operation is 70 fragments with as few casualties as possible. Again, there's, I think, 3 examples of the very same thing in this one. I'm so tempted to do this. I'm wondering how scary that bunker is. I think I have a plan. It might backfire because traps aren't popped. There. This ended up being really nice. I mean, we're losing heavy cavalry, but all things considered, lost pretty much all of our heavy infantry. All right. I think that's gonna do it for this stream for today. Couple shout outs. A few streams that I watch or YouTube channels that I follow that if you like what I do, you might also like what they do. One would be MNC Gaming. They do a weekly show on Saturdays where Christopher and his wife McMarla do their war attacks for their weekend wars and their alliances. That's always an interesting watch. Uh, Heavy Tank Guru Mr. Lax streams regularly. He's also an interesting one to watch. Very, very helpful in teaching how to play with heavy tanks. Would encourage everyone on Discord to head over to the sandbox. You can find all of the above that I just mentioned, as well as a weekly podcast on Sundays. Dukes presents The Fire Pit. And also on YouTube, if you're into base design and you'd like some pointers on how to build your base of any age, a Doom Raider is a good one to follow. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.